So frozen tundras I foresaw in a dream of fall to early winter Auburn football, yet it's in these summer days that the Tigers will earn their stripes. This year's 2022 Auburn Tigers have a plethora of talented backs who run like it's what God made them to do. Although chemistry may seem like an issue from the outside, the inside of the camp, the guys have been great. Mojo and everything I've seen has been great and through the roof. Zach Calzada has a future pro release and it cuts like a knife. Yes, he went under the knife in the offseason, but I've seen him gunning and whipping him recently. It's been pinpoint darts. Again, little the outsiders know, looking at the loveliest village of the plains, but our wide receivers and tight end room is filled with potential pros. These guys are on a mission, and I truly believe we'll be playing very meaningful games in November and December. It's a major part because of our sharp, underrated weapons on offense. This is one of those slept-on football teams that will succeed if we score points, obviously, which will be, let's say, 30 points, as usual. When we score 30 points, we have a grand record all time. We'll be celebrating big victories home and away. Our defense, although secondary in this writing, is the strength of our team. You see, if you think about it, not many teams are going to score 25 on this defense. When people predict these nuts, they don't account for the future pro defensive linemen that we have in this room. And the linebackers led by Owen, who's all SEC. Something to prove with a host of talented guys waiting in the wings, including transfers who make instant impacts in our linebacking core and our defensive backs. Special teams led by Carlson, I trust so much that we're spoiled. I really love this Auburn football team. Even when I look as objectively as possible, God willing, we should win a bunch of games. I'm not sunshine pumping. There's just no reason under the sun we shouldn't. Other than the newness of our coordinators, I still love our coordinators. I like Jeff and I like Coach Keys. I think they're going to add some solid things, flavor to the sauce, if you will, under Harsin. It was huge to retain Zach, and Jimmy B will inject fresh moves into the defensive line. Last but not least, we have 8 senior offensive linemen. I know people are quick to dismiss that, saying they've been bad, but I'd like to say they have one last ride for us to remember, and I believe they're not that far away, and I think they can be one of the great Auburn lines. Continuity is important in the trenches, and I've heard good things. I like Will Friend staying too, not to mention Hilliard, a former pro, already having great impact on the wide receivers. Man, I'm super excited. Coach Keys and the QBs are going to help the line out also. All in all, I'm expecting a great season. 33 more days. Praise God, and War Eagle.